Well, not a lot of series history, but one meeting before here, Corey.
Yeah, they played back in 2015. Denver was on top 10-5. That game was actually a lot closer than the final score indicates. It was about a 2-goal right decision. The Cardinals' sin in defense is let somebody get topside on you, and Denver is very good at that. And they also love this 2-man pick and roll game as well.
Got a good look from the outside, and there's the first goal.
Yep, like I said, they got to the top side. They used the pick and roll, put it in their best playmaker's hands. Were able to get one of the, I would say probably the typical Denver Pioneers type of lacrosse shot right there from about 10 yards out. And they love going after that top corner. It's just almost impossible for the defense.
And whenever you're able to get a shot open in space, always tough for any keeper. Furman taking their time from up top.
Nope.
Good pass
there
in
we
the middle.
Go. Goal. That Williamson? Finn Barry.
That was a beautiful pass cutting right through the middle. Got a point-blank look, and that's another one that's an even higher percentage shot. You get in that close, you should be scoring almost every time.
Yeah, that was huge for Furman. So Finn Barry is one of the players. He's been starting on the offensive end of the field until this year, and just due to some injuries and some of the attrition from graduation last year, they had to move Finn to defensive midfield spot. And there you go, just catch and finish. So one of the strengths with him, the San Francisco native, is that, he knows how to play offense, and so he can stay on the field against Furman's defense gets extended, and then just passing lanes open up.
Again, right there, you saw a couple defenders pulled over. That open shooting lane, almost a mirror image of the goal on the other side.
Yep. It all starts in similar action. So once we get to the replay, you're going to see that they're going with that high wing dodge, and they're using a 2-man pick and roll, and that just gives the offense so many options. They can either keep carrying that and going topside, they can go under, or they can just rear back and let it fly. And Ethan Walker, the Culver Academy product, and he uses that pick and roll. Goalie can't see him very well, and he turns around, just winds up and shoots it.
And that time they went low instead of top corner.
So if you look, Denver's expanded back out. Look for them to come back over with a pick and roll back on this side on the Furman sideline.
It also just wears you out as a defense too.
Yeah.
And there's a little deke move to get just a little bit of separation. Not nearly as open of a look as we saw. That was some great defense. Got on the double team, and then some very similar to the previous goal. We got it again. Again, those cuts through the middle where you can get a point blank.
A back cut opportunity, and he was able to take it and finish. That's going to drive Coach Tierney nuts on the Denver sideline right now.
Fourth goal.
You kind of want to disrupt a man up and get them out of the rhythm a little bit.
I was just going to say, as a clock operator, it seems really easy until you have to do it. And then
Yep.
you're like, there's a lot more to this than I thought. Jackson thought about a shot there. Got another chance at it, and now he scores. Went high and went too high, and now he goes low. Doubles.
Without taking a shot to the helmet. But, all Colton did was pull it back down, hitch, against Furman. And I'm surprised Denver hasn't tried to do kind of that same process there. But I guess you don't have to when you get easy long run dodges like that.
That was a nice fix.
The rule for defense is that you need to drive and close out and just try to get any kind of pressure on that player.
They've been able to do a good job of forcing Denver to abandon that middle just enough. And there's the flag. Will the goal count?
See if it stays. It's definitely going to be a push with possession. Yep, they're going to count it. So that's a goal, and it's going to be a penalty.
What a goal. Come out. We'll see it one more time. He gets the push there. He just tucked it underneath right before getting the push from behind. Beautiful play.
Looks like players that were there in the summer. It's like thinking that a guy of that caliber is playing pickup lacrosse is just, rather remarkable.
That's a hard hit after the goal. Pound problems.
Nope. And so now it's going to be a man down face-off right here. And, 10 years ago in lacrosse, that would have been a perfectly fine penalty, but lacrosse rely on a whole lot of intricate details in their man-up plays. They're just able to move the ball fast. Let's get past and
beautiful.
Oh, lovely.
See 4 or 5 passes in 4 or 5 seconds, ends up with another one right in front of the
hit. To use that to get a good step-down shot from up top. Furman's defense rotating. They did not have the help.
A lot of room on that wing. There's the shot, and that one is going to be good. Going to break. As that one is going to be French. picking up the goal. And again, you can only defend for so long. Second of the game to go along with an assist. He has been solid today. Walker, 2 goals and 2 assists.
Right now.
He coughed it up late in the first half.
There's
a shot from downtown.
Was that Louis? Yep.
And that's going to be a flag as well. Might be in.
But just able to get to his dominant hand on the left-hand side, able to paint the corner and draw a penalty as well.
Not matter.
It's always great when you see your team fall back on defense and then realize that, oh, wait, they called a deflection. We're going to get the ball right back.
Oh, what a pass.
There we go.
Beautiful all the way across, and then top shelf. Jonah Moore coming up with his second.
So Coach Tierney for Denver is known for
a lot of success with prolonged setups, but how about this pass? See it come right across the top, and then the quick release right into the back. Beautiful.
I know Furman's probably glad to have him.
If you discount the
off the post again. There we go with the goal. We have a two-goal game here, Nate.
And Furman has now rattled off all 3 goals here in this third quarter. Mentioned him as being the team leader, nobody else having more than 9 goals coming in, but it really spread.
60 seconds to
get a shot. This has been a long possession without a shot. And again, credit to the Furman defense, as they have done a great job of, oh, that's an open look.
There we go. Colton Jackson with the goal, the Highland Ranch product out of Colorado.
That's what he is, just his 2nd assist of the season. But Furman really forcing him to work there on that possession.
On the national level, and I think if Furman, 10 years, that they can look back and say, we followed a similar path, I think they'll be happy. In a lot of ways, Furman is trying to do Ethan Walker in the middle of the field and the goal.
And that's just too easy. Working around the pick, running into wide open space. Open look on the dominant hand. That's going to go in more often than not.
That is. And, Ethan Jackson's their best offensive talent. What has worked in this game is that 2-man pick and roll from the wing. It seems like they've settled down a little bit. And, a lot of times when you just start playing your game, you can find success. And it looks like the defense and the offense are both playing better than they did earlier. Great play, great find, and finish.
How about that dodge, though, setting up the assist? One of those ankle-breaking plays.
Yeah, he had a dodge and a redodge, and, he had a lot of Furman players ball watching right there. And Colton McCaffrey just kind of found that little bit. Oh, this is a great opportunity for Furman. Denver's goalie's out of the cage. There we go. Denver's goalie was trying to make a play and turnover. And
all right, so quick rules question. Yep. Why was that not a push on the corner?
There wasn't a whole lot they could do. So, you kind of see he was arguably going to go out on his own. But in Lacrosse, there's a quick restart. No time for the goalie to get back in. And, they were able to take a shot before he was able to get settled.
And really the defense opportunities, they were only trailing by 1 at that point, but it really could have been ahead with how many just careless turnovers they made earlier. That one's a shot top corner.
Great goal. Colton Jackson again, he's had himself a game.
4th goal of the day for Jackson.
Helping them get to a caliber of play. Ultimately, the thing with this year's team that's just a struggle is that, well prepared for what's to come in conference play. You just wish at this point that Furman would have been able to finally get one of these. And another goal from Ethan Walker there.
That's his 4th as well. 7 points. The 15 turnovers is the obvious standout for sure. I mean, overall,
I think that they're going to learn a lot. And I think some of it is just, they're so patient. And sometimes that can just be to their detriment. It's a big goal with Jonah Moore right there to cut it to 13-8. I think not that they should rush their offense more. I mean, their offense is
the Paladins got it within 2 late in the third, but then able to pull.